Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a new deck that revolves around Earthbound Immortals. So now, this is the third Earthbound Immortal event we've had. We got Apu first, then we got Piscu second, now we have Raska. Now, Raska's pretty strong. It's discarding from your hand, so of course it does the same thing every other Earthbound Immortal does. It can attack directly, and it needs a field spell on the field to be summoned. So if this card is normal summon, you target up to 3 cards you control except this card, shuffle them into your deck. So ultimately that's Assault Mode Activate, Rainbow Life, or Draining Shield. These are the only cards we really set that you set back to the deck to activate his effect, but it's actually a lot of them. It's 8, so that's a pretty good number to fuel his effect. Now you do that, then you discard the same number of cards from your opponent's hand, and for every card you discard, he gains 1,000 attack. So hopefully you want to save him till he has at least 2,000, or, generally 1,000 if you're even going to use him. If he doesn't hit 1,000, he's super useless. And then we have Piscu. I would say Piscu is probably the best. Piscu does everything they do, except when you remove Piscu from the field, you destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible, and then inflict 800 damage for each monster you destroy like that. You'll definitely see it in the replays. That's probably the strongest. He's a 2,500 though, and Apu is statistically the strongest with 3,000, but Apu doesn't really do anything. He'll inflict extra damage if you destroy a monster, but usually the math will work out to be the exact same as if you attack directly, so it's not super useful. But now, guys, we have 3 Earthbound Immortals, so that's pretty decent. We're slowly climbing. That's good for our Mausoleum of Emperor, which will take life points to summon your monsters. So with that, we're using Power of Dark, as you see over here, in combination with Reflector to make an Ancient Fairy Dragon. So we would use our Reflector, make an Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon would destroy our Yami thanks to Power of Dark. That lets us search our Mausoleum. Then we summon whatever Earthbound Immortal we want as our win condition while we're stalling with life points the whole time. So, like I said, we have stall elements. So look at how simple this deck is, guys. Kiteroid, Rainbow Life, Draining Shield, all stall elements. Then we have Reflector Synchro elements. Then we have Earthbound Immortal elements. So that's really all there is to the deck. Combos are simple, the win conditions are simple, the way to get there is simple, so it's a straightforward deck. I'm not saying it's going to run away with the meta or anything, but slowly but surely Earthbound Immortals are getting there. I'm not sure it's an archetype that's even supposed to be anything, but Duel Links has its own unique gameplay. It makes things meta that might not normally be meta. So Earthbound Immortals are slowly climbing there. Still a ways to go, but it's a really fun deck. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, Dark Signer versus regular Signer. I assume Leo is a Signer with his Power Tool Dragon. He's trying to rank up. He's going to be really tilted to play against a Earthbound Immortal deck and lose. So here we're fighting Dark Lords. I remember this replay very well. He's getting his whole shebang. Look at that, a field full of monsters. They're lowered by Yami, but that's not going to be what really wins us the duel. Here we have 2 Rainbow Life. We use our Rainbow Lives, gain 2,700 from that little attack. Now we top deck our Mausoleum. Mausoleum's going to summon our Piscu. Piscu's going to attack directly for 2,500. Here, he's going to tribute summon a Dark Lord Desire, use his effect on our Piscu, but guess what, guys? When Piscu is removed from the field, you destroy every face-up monster your opponent controls. For every monster you destroy, he takes 800 damage. He took a full field's worth of monster damage there, guys. That was 2,400 damage. Way more than he had left. Quick, easy duels. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting Bandit Keith. Going second. That guy keeps saying this deck can go first or second. Doesn't really matter. Are my skins not working, or did Konami change it back to where you can't see sleeves and mats in the game? Interesting question. We'll have to test throughout the replay. So here, We're gonna start with a Psi Reflector. Search our Assault Beast, throw away the Assault Beast. We don't really need this Fairy Dragon play since we already have a Mausoleum, but it would be good to do it. Here, our opponent treacherous trap holes our monsters, so the play's not happening anyway, but we top deck into another Psi Reflector, do the whole shebang all over again. We're gonna get that Fairy Dragon out no matter what, guys. Here's the Fairy Dragon, toss her in defense, destroy the field spell of Yami to search a Mausoleum, gain some life points while we're at it. Great stuff. Here we're fighting UA, so remember, Ancient Fairy Dragon is going to be able to destroy this field spell whenever we want, but I'm not going to do it yet because I am afraid of Perfect Ace. So here I'm going to normal summon Psi Reflector, try to use his effect. Perfect Ace will negate his effect. I do not want Perfect Ace to negate my Fairy Dragon because we need that 3k booty, guys, to stay alive. Here he's using a midfielder to summon a Dunker. Still not high enough to get over our Ancient Fairy Dragon though. Look at all this stall, guys. We got 2 Kiteroids in hand, so we're not really scared. But now he has made his Dunker over our Fairy Dragon, so we gotta use our Draining Shield, gain a ton of life points. We're actually sitting pretty. Have to set our Rainbow Life. Guys, look, we only have 7 cards left in the deck. 3 of them are Earthbound Immortals. We're not even just getting lucky. This deck is surviving an onslaught of monsters. Still not getting lucky. Only 6 cards left in the deck. 3 of them are Earthbound Immortals, guys. Like, give us our Earthbound Immortals. Meet him with the Draining Shield. Look at that, 2700. Finally get an Earthbound Immortal. We get Piscu. He negates our field spell, but guess what? We had 2 waiting. That's how you play around Perfect Ace, guys. You don't use your effects, you don't use your spells till you have 2 of them. Now we normal summon the Piscu, hit him with 2500. Nothing you can do is going to take 2500 again, decides to scoop. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are versus the Yami Yugi. We are going first. Yeah, I think the skins aren't showing again. Isn't that so weird? Konami, what is with you? Show the sleeves and the mats. That's weird. It must have been with the latest update. Anyway, we're starting with the Psi Reflector. We already have a Mausoleum, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna search another Mausoleum. So look how thin my deck is, guys. We already got 2 Assault Mode activates out, we got an Assault Beast out, and now we got an extra Mausoleum out. We only have 13 cards left in that deck, guys. Crazy first turn play. Here we're fighting another Assault Mode activate, but he has to set some monsters. We get a Rainbow Life, I set a Mausoleum, destroy it, gain 1000 life points. Then the deck even further down, guys. Here uses a Cosmic Cyclone on our Rainbow Life. That gives him a Sorcery Conduit. That's gonna give him an Alistair. What's Alistair gonna do? From there, Invocation into a Magellanica. Has to get that Alistair back so he's able to to swing over that Ancient Fairy Dragon with the Invoker's help. We're not scared though. All we gotta do is top deck into an Immortal. We have Kiteroids to help us for that weight. We're even gonna Kiteroid this Serene Psychic, which is 1400 attack. Now we get a Draining Shield. He uses Night Beam on our Draining Shield, which means second Kiteroid, you're up. We take the 1400 this time because it doesn't really affect us. We're still over 4000. Another Draining Shield, guys. It's this duel all over again. We only have 8 cards left in our deck. Where are our Immortals? Don't get it again. We get a Psi Reflector. Bring in our Assault Mode. Psi Reflector turns into a Black Rose Dragon. Guys, look at that field wipe. Full field wipe. He gets his Serene Psychic Witch to get a Psi Reflector. Here comes that said Psi Reflector. The effect sure does trigger. He has another Assault Beast, so this guy is fully committed to the archetype. Normal summons the Assault Beast. Swings with all that. Remember, this other Assault Beast was banished. So, you get a Rainbow Life. He's got a Cosmic Cyclone or a Rainbow Life. But we get to activate it. We throw away our Mausoleum. So now, he can attack. Another Draining Shield. Guys, look at this. 5 cards left in the deck. 3 of them are Immortal Earthbounds. finally get it. It's like we're not even getting lucky, and we're still pulling this duels off. So we're gonna normal summon our Apu, swing for lethal, but he hits us with a bacon saver. That's okay. He can't swing over us. He can't do a thing. He's gonna try to Neos Fusion. It's not gonna get him anywhere. Now we're gonna swing again. He eventually scoots. We got a P-scoot too, but remember, you can only have one Earthbound Immortal at a time, so it's not like we could have summoned the second P-scoot. But just convoluted duels, guys. Great stuff. Okay, fighting a U-Bell. We are not scared of U-Bell, but I don't think it's a real U-Bell. I think she's actually just an Invoke deck. Using U-Bell, Power of Dark from the both of us. Remember, Fairy Dragon's gonna destroy both field spells. We start with a Side Reflector and 2 Immortals, so that means Fairy Dragon's gonna be super useful here. We're gonna set a Rainbow Life, do our Synchro into our Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon is gonna destroy our Power of Light, or Power of Dark, and his Power of Dark to search our Mausoleum. Now we just have to survive a turn, which should be pretty easy with Rainbow Life and a Fairy Dragon. Even as Magellanica, go ahead and let him kill us, it's no problem. But he chooses to go into defense, which gives us an opportunity to use one Mausoleum, destroy it with the Fairy Dragon, search another, use that second Mausoleum to summon P-Scoo, guys. When given the chance between Apu and P-Scoo, I go with P-Scoo, because he's the better monster. Here he's going to use Power of the Guardians on a Magellanica. We're gonna hit him with that Draining Shield, gain all that damage. Now we're going to Mausoleum again into our Apu. Apu's swinging for 3k, we get hit with a Sphere Kuriboh. Remember, he can't target us, he has to target the Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon has already served its purpose. So, we hit him with the Apu now. Now he's taking 3k, he needs it now immediately. Swings at our back row, but realizes that's not going to get him anywhere. Has to scoop. Great stuff, guys. Okay, going second versus a Pegasus. Sorry we're starting it late here. This deck can go first or second, obviously. Our opponent is using Tunes, and he's actually using Tunes. It's a Magician Girl Tune mix, which is actually a pretty decent deck. He starts with the Chocolate Magician Girl for a +1 for him. Or it's not really a +1, just gets to discard and draw. Here he's starting with a Berry Magician Girl. That's going to give him a Toon Dark Magician Girl. We just set all our life point stally trap cards. Here he normal summons one Toon Dark Magician Girl. Special summons another Toon Dark Magician Girl. Look, he used the anti-magic arrows, guys, against all these traps, but we have Kiteroid. So Kiteroid's going to save us from all the damage, even past anti-magic arrows. You get a P-Scoo, but no way to bring him out. Activate mode, or assault mode activate is totally dead. Now we top deck our Mausoleum. We're gonna normal summon our P-Scoo, hit him for 2500. Now his girls are still, oh man, look, he got a Magicalized Fusion out. That's gonna be a Quintet. Quintet's gonna destroy the whole field. Now I'm gonna Rainbow Life. Now my opponent obviously didn't look at what was going on. He Ultimate Providences our P-Scoo so we don't destroy those face up. Now he tries to hit me with both his monsters. We gain a massive amount of damage. I set a Draining Shield. So even if he wouldn't have attacked, we would have been fine. We wouldn't need 11,000 life points to make this work. We top deck a Side Reflector. So even if we had 4,000, 6,000 left, we'd still be in this fight. So his misplay of attacking into my Rainbow Life is not the reason we win. But anyway, Side Reflector is going to bring out a Bryonic Dragon, and thanks to Assault Mode Activate, we always have fuel for his effect. We return the Quintet, swing into the Dark Magician Girl. He has to scoop. Great stuff. So, Earthbound Immortals are interesting to me, guys, because I haven't really seen 5Ds. I don't really know about their lore. I don't know how they're used in the anime. They're just crazy hard to get out boss monsters. I'm sitting here in Duel Links, and we're slowly getting there, guys. I don't know if there's any more. This might be the last one. But now that we have 3 in the deck, it's totally viable to build around it. I'm just using 6 staples, like Kiteroid and Side Reflector adds. Splash that in with Life Point Stall, and the deck's ready, guys. It's ready to go in a box. Other than that, fun, cool stuff to do with the new cards. Hope you guys are enjoying, and thanks for watching, guys.